Numbers chapter 27. All right. It's crazy hair day. See? Hair's all crazy. All right. And the daughters of Zelophehad, Bart Hefer, Bart Gilead, Bart Machir, Bart Menashe, of the family of Menashe, Bart Joseph, when they heard that the land was to be divided to the males, came to the Beth Din, trusting their compassions of Yahweh of the world. And these are the names of the daughters: Mahila, Nohar, Hogila, Milcah, and Tirzah. And they stood before Moshe after they had stood before Eleazar the priest, the princes, and all the congregation at the door of the tabernacle of ordinance, saying, Our fathers died in the wilderness. But he was not among the congregation who murmured and gathered to rebel against Yahweh in the congregation of Korah, but died of his own sin. Nor made he others to sin, but he had no male children. All right. So now the Most High is setting this up because he needs this law to be understood about the division of land. Right? So he said, Why should the name of our father be taken away from among his family because he had not a male child? If we are not reckoned as a son, and our mother claim or observe the Jabam, our mother will take the portion of our father and our father and of our father's brothers. But if we be reckoned as a son, give us an inheritance among the children of our father's brethren. Right? So now they're asking to be reckoned or recognized as the males are recognized to receive their father's inheritance. Because they're like, well, we don't get nothing. Like, just because he had daughters, like, we don't. What do we do? It's a good question. What do we do? This case is one of 4 cases of judgment brought before Moshe the prophet, and which he resolved in the manner above said. Of them some were judgments, and Moshe brought their case before Yahweh, and Yahweh spake with Moshe, saying, The daughters of Zelophehad have fitly spoken. This hath been written before me, but they are worthy that it be said of them, Give them possession and inheritance among the brethren of their father, and make over their father's possession unto them. So Most High is like, yeah, this was written before me. I knew this was going to happen. I just want you to know, like, I had to set this up so I could teach it. All right, so this is already written before me. This ain't even new. Let me tell you what you're going to do. Give it to them. Yep. No sons. The daughters aren't married. It says give them their father's possessions. Right? It says, And when the son of Israel shall speak and say, A man hath died without having a male child, then you shall make over his inheritance to his daughter. If he have no daughter, you shall give his possession to his brothers. If he have no brothers, you shall give his possession to the brethren of his father. If his father had no brothers, then you shall give his possession to his kinsman, who is nearest to him, of his father's family, to inherit. And this shall be the publication of a decree of judgment to the children of Israel, as Yahweh has commanded Moshe. And Yahweh said to Moshe, Go up to this mount, Abare, and survey the land which I have given to the children of Israel, and thou shalt see it. But thou thyself shalt not be gathered to thy people, as Aaron thy brother has been gathered. So he's telling Moshe, okay, listen, I want you to go up this mountain, and I want you to go over here, and I want you to go look at the land. You not going in. You getting gathered back to your people. You about to die. Because you were disobedient against my word in the desert of sin, in the congregation of the waters of strife, or the waters of contention, to sanctify me at the waters in their sight. These are the waters of strife in the desert of sin. Moshe spake before Yahweh, saying, so now Moshe heard what the Most High said. He says, May the word of Yahweh, who ruleth over the souls of men, and by whom have been given inspiration of the spirit of all flesh, appoint a faithful man over the congregation, who may go out before them to set battle in array, and may come in before them, that the battle that he battle, who may bring them out from the hands of their enemies, and bring them into the land of the congregation of Yahweh, and may not be without the wise, nor go astray among the nations, as sheep go astray, having no shepherd. So this is Moshe's prayer, that the person who brings the children of Israel in, that he have counsel and wisdom, and that he be wise, and that he doesn't go astray after the nations, which means he comes in and he's not following the other nations' rules, he's just following the Most High's rules. So, like, this is what Moshe prayed. And Yahweh said to Moshe, Take to thee Yehoshua bar Nun, a man upon whom abideth the spirit of prophecy from before Yahweh, and lay thy hand upon him, and make him stand before Eleazar the priest and the whole congregation, and instruct him in their presence. And thou shalt confer a ray of thy brightness upon him, and that all the congregation of Israel may be obedient to him. And he shall minister before Eleazar the priest, and when any matter is hidden from him, he shall inquire for him before Yahweh by Uriah. According to the word of Eleazar the priest, they shall go forth to battle, and come in to do judgment, be and all the sons of Israel with him, even all the congregation. And Moshe did as Yahweh commanded, and took Yehoshua, and caused him to stand before Eleazar and all the congregation, and laid his hands upon him, and instructed him as Yahweh commanded. And Yahweh spake with Moshe, saying, Instruct of the children of Israel, and say to them, The priests may eat of the oblation of the bread of the order of my table, but that which you may offer upon my altar may no man eat. Is there not a fire that shall consume it? And it shall be accepted before me as a pleasant smell. Sons of Israel, my people, be admonished to offer from it the firstlings on the Shabbat, and oblation before me in its time. And say to them, This is the order of the oblations you shall offer before Yahweh: 2 lambs of a year, unblemished, daily, a perpetual burnt offering. The one lamb thou shalt perform it in the morning, to make atonement for the sins of the night, and the second lamb thou shalt perform between the suns, to atone for the sins of the day. And the 10th of 3 seahs of wheat and flour, as a mention, mingled with beaten olive oil, the 4th of a hin. It is a perpetual offering, such as was ordained to be offered at Mount Sinai, to be received with favor as an oblation before Yahweh. And its libation shall be the 4th of a hin, 1 lamb, from the vessels of the house of the sanctuary shall it be outpoured, a libation of old wine. But if old wine may not be found, bring wine of 40 days to pour out before Yahweh. So a drink offering, you're gonna pour it out. The second lamb thou shalt perform between the suns, according to the presentation of the morning, and according to its oblation, and thou shalt make the offering, that it may be accepted with favor before Yahweh. But on the day of the Shabbath, 2 lambs of the year without blemish, and 2/10 of a flour mixture with olive oil for the mincha and its libation. And on the Sabbath thou shalt make a Sabbath burnt sacrifice, in addition to the perpetual burnt sacrifice and its libation. And at the beginning of your months you shall offer a burnt sacrifice Before Yahweh, 2 young bullocks without mixture, 1 ram, lambs of the year, 7 unblemished, 3 tenths of flour mingled with oil for the mincha, for 1 bullock, 2 tenths of flour with olive oil for the mincha of the 1 ram, and 1 tenth of flour with olive oil for the mincha for each lamb of the burnt offering, an oblation to be received with favor before Yahweh. And I'm gonna pause there because I read through 27 and I'm at 28:14, and I'm gonna pick it up.